Well, we didn't close that, so I
I'm
guess
making
the
some
question
modifications to your medical lab.
Just sleep after all the work he's been doing.
True. So yeah, he has been kind of busy. So I guess the question is then, Bergen, would you have accompanied Ben and Alex and Twist to the medical facility, or have you remained on the ship with Daryl?
Probably on the ship, working on it if I'm not asleep.
Okay. Well, that makes it easy. Because I would actually do I guess I would do an open channel to anybody who can hear me who's on the ship.
Bring weapons.
No, actually, we're on our way there. Remember, you and the gurney and me were all heading for the door.
Yes.
Everybody's.
Exactly. It's Twist, Alex, and well, it's Twist and Ben reenacting the rescuing of Chekhov from Star Trek 4.
The barbarians.
No whistles.
Take one of these.
We have vessels.
They're in Alameda. That's what I said.
I don't understand why a Russian man running around asking about nukes is actually a good thing.
in the mid '80s, because it was all good then.
Not good.
My favorite part is, where do I find the nuclear vessels in Alameda? Oh, I don't know. I think that's in Alameda.
That's what I said. Alameda. Just exactly that point. All right. So, yes, you and Twist have grabbed the gurney, and the people that were with you are kind of they're surprised by this development. Kind of caught them off guard there, kind of flat-footed. But now they're kind of like going, "Hey, wait! You can't! No, bring her back! We have orders."
She was ours
kind of
first.
behind you there.
I'm kind of like, no, I don't think you quite understand.
Less talk, more run.
Exactly. We're pretty much running now.
I'm unconscious though, right?
Huh?
Am I just groggy?
Yeah.
No, you're awake.
You were awake. You woke up and screamed and scared everyone
Okay.
when we got
That's
here.
what I thought.
And,
All right.
maybe some people had a really weird reaction to that because you keep doing so terribly unless you refresh rolls. But that was in private chat, so we don't need to worry about that.
I'm like,
Well,
hey, listen, this is not a time to get excited about anything. We're just going for a little trip at a very high rate of speed on a gurney.
Because it's fun.
Hey, Bourbon.
I can walk if you need me to.
No.
Oh, well, I think the gurney would serve better as a barrier, frankly.
Oh, okay. I do kung fu from the gurney.
That's okay. No. Yeah, we're sprinting you towards the nearest door that we can lock behind us.
I think they'd be less likely to shoot if you stay on the gurney.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going with.
We're gonna have Bourbon prep the ship.
That's what I was saying.
Bourbon and Daryl are on the ship.
Bourbon. Bourbon.
What? I'm not doing it in your ship, room, office, head.
Things.
Could you prep the ship? We're coming back, like now.
In a hurry.
What do you mean? I just pulled the engine out to repair it.
Put it back in. We got to get back. We got to get out of here.
Why do we have to get out of here?
Yeah.
Come on, hurry, no time. Let's go.
Yeah. No,
Less talking, more running.
we're gonna have to make a hard left and then go sprinting straight for the docking bay.
Grabbing on the sides of the gurney. Lean!
When we get through some doors, I actually jam the next set of doors that we go through shut
All right.
Simplifies matters. And gives us another
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Are they giving like a serious chase, or are they just kind of still confused and come back here?
Oh no, they've recovered quickly from their flat-footedness, and they're giving a serious chase. They're closing in as you guys bar the door to this kind of you hear this kind of a wham as they collide with it.
So why am I starting the ship?
Because we're leaving.
Why are we leaving?
Wham!
We're still
Behind you.
working on the ship.
Bourbon, this is the captain. I don't think we're welcome here right now. We're leaving.
You're the Messiah. Of course you're welcome here.
No. She's a little too welcome, as it were.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, like too much. Just get the ship ready.
They're interested in my body for science.
Alarm starts to sound inside the complex. Nice and shrill. Red lights flashing.
Oh.
We have a security situation. Everyone, please report to your designated lockdown area. If you are unable to, stay where you are. Shelter in place. Lock all doors. Do not allow any unauthorized personnel to enter. Please comply with all security directives given to you by authorized personnel only.
Doc, are you making us more friends?
Yep.
And this is supposed to be family. Or hometown.
Oh, not anymore.
Interesting. So you guys come around. You guys are you barred the door behind you there, and there's kind of like a part, and so you hear people fighting against that. You guys come around a corner as you try and make your way towards some what you believe to be the nearest exit, and advancing on you from this way, you've got a couple of pretty good-sized security personnel.
So our way is blocked.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll handle this. I'll hop out for the gurney.
No, I got this. I pull out my gun, and I put it to Alex's head. Nobody move.
Look at you.
I will blow her brains out.
I just look at you.
Don't look at me. You're being held hostage. Look at them and hope that they aren't stupid.
Yeah, they just kind of do one of those kind of skin stop kind of whoa things, like, and they're like confused, like, what?
I want off this place now, and this is my ticket out. And so, unless you want your Messiah to become your your martyr, you're gonna do what I want. And right now, I want you, and you, and you, over there. Put the weapons down.
Like, don't do anything rash.
Do it, please.
Yeah, stop
Crazy,
talking.
he'll shoot me.
We'll do it.
He'll do it. He'll kill me.
Suddenly we turned into Blazing Saddles.
I know, right?
You have to threaten yourself, though, so...
Yeah, actually, only if she put the gun to her own head and did that would that really work.
A psychic sheriff!
Now, did they drop their guns on the floor? Correct.
Give me just a second. Let me have from you, Ben. Give me willpower and persuasion. Let's see how well you're selling the fact that you're really going to shoot Alex.
Is there any way I can assist his role by, like, heightening up their fear or paranoia or something?
That's a good idea.
All right.
Well, I guess no.
Give me
Let
a
me rephrase that. Yeah, let me.
I love this idea.
No, let me rephrase that. Cause They're worried that I'm going to be shot, basically.
Let
Okay.
me throw in a couple of karma, not a couple of karma, a couple of advantage points on top of that. I'll throw in 2 more. Jump it. Well,
Alright.
no, damn it. It's no good unless it's an 11, is it?
Well, it's going to be an opposed roll, so it depends on what they roll. And
Damn, no, okay. Then in that case, let me throw in, let's see, that's 7, 4 more.
all right, so that's going to give you an 11. So, Alex, what did you want to do?
I'm wondering if I can assist by making, I don't know, probably putting fear in them would maybe make them react in the wrong way. Making them susceptible to suggestions, or
All
trying to
right.
think, in a way that they basically buy his story even more.
Okay. All right.
Of course, what this is going to turn out is they have a sniper, and so they decide to headshot him. But
That would be a bit much, I think. I think that would be it'd be a bit odd to have snipers kind of hanging
Right.
out in medical facilities. Like, haha, I started that too. Snipers for everyone.
is there a way to do that?
I
Probably
prescribe
as
you a
talented
sniper.
full plate jumping out of trees.
Oh, wow, Bob. You know the sad part? I was just thinking that. I was just thinking about, or we could have knights in full, in full plate jumping from trees. Yeah.
All right. So, why don't you give me some willpower and your reader? See if you can do this thing.
Lucky 7, lucky 7.
Is there a luck stat in this game? If you roll your luck stat?
Oh, I thought that was double ones again.
Oh, I thought you botched. Oh, I thought
I
you botched.
almost.
I'm like,
I saw
oh,
that 7,
boy,
and I thought that was a 1.
This is a tremendously bad time to do that.
That's an 8. I'm going to bump it to an 11, because it just seems like an important thing to do. I don't know.
You're
For
going to
us to
spend
get out
some
of
plot
this room.
points. You're going to spend some plot points. Let's see. All right. So that's going to do that. And as a result, I dig through the gigantoid bag of dice, find the dice that I can't ever find when I want to find them.
Or his good dice? He's got him set.
Right. These are the ones I save for that special time.
That time when I really need it to happen. All right, so they pause, and Ben makes his threats, and Alex, as both Twist and Ben can tell, because kind of getting used to this kind of at this point. Well, maybe not so much Twist, perhaps, but Ben definitely. Although, Twist likes to keep track of things, so who knows. Does something as well, and yeah, they comply with your demands. They get out of your way. They put their weapons on the ground.
All right, and we head on by quickly.
I'm picking those weapons up before we go, though.
It's probably a good idea. We may well need them.
All right, so
We need an armory aboard the ship.
I don't want to shoot my own people. Come on.
Try to take a couple of pot shots as we're running down the hall.
It's okay.
Okay.
Now, it's not you shooting them. It's us shooting them.
I don't think that's much better, Ben.
Shh, you're overthinking this. Don't just
I'm
go.
not trying to make this where I can't return ever again.
I think it's a little late for
Yeah,
that.
but you see, that's just it. You can't come back here.
You can never go home.
No.
You actually can't come back here. These people are nuts, and you are the embodiment of that nutsness. That nutsness. Nuts. Can I say?
So what you're saying is she's the chief nut.
I know, I did. Thanks. I don't know whether to be insulted or
No,
in this
no.
metaphor.
You are all their hopes and dreams personified. So as a result, it's a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. Let's just get out of this place.
So you guys continue on. We're going to flip over to Pandora's Fury, where, of course, these calls have come in from your party, and Bourbon, both you and Daryl, I imagine, are starting to run through the we need to leave here quickly checklist, whatever that may be.
That's our normal takeoff procedure.
So, it's like, we have a longer checklist. Our dream is to one day have time to use it. You know,
Someday we may actually use this.
It's a checklist. We've never actually used this checklist, but it's more of an aspirational thing.
So is it one of those stacks of papers in the cockpit, and the bottom of it is the actual checklist, and we just have like the post-it note? Because that's what we
If you're in a hurry,
hey, what's this for?
This.
Push this button. Move
Did
this
you know
button.
there's 27 steps to start the ship? Man, wow.
We know
I usually just flip a couple switches and move on.
We steps 2, 18, and 21. Those are the only 3 steps we ever use.
I just usually skip it 2 and 18, so, you know.
No, 21.
I mean, who really needs to double check the the containment system and the gravity?
No.
I mean, life support's working anyway, right?
It's
And
all
if it
fun
doesn't
and
work, you don't
games
know.
until we're breathing a hard vacuum.
If it doesn't work, you won't know anyway. So why waste the time?
Oh, that's true.
Turn engine on, point ship up, go. It's usually my
When you get that sky, go.
So, as I was saying, we cut now to Pandora's Fury, and Daryl, from your vantage point there in the cockpit, as you prepare the ship for apparently another trademark hasty departure on the part of Pandora's Fury.
Hurry up and leave.
You kind of noticed that some armed security personnel are have made their way towards your ship, and you're being hailed.
I'm gonna ignore that. No, don't we have
Send it to voicemail.
send to voicemail. Don't we have a gun installed on this ship?
Oh, heck yes, we do.
All right.
Yes, yeah, the forward autocannon, not the second one that was being installed is part of a descending turret from inside the cargo hold.
Yeah, no, the cargo hold one wasn't working yet. But
Yeah, that was unoperational. But no, the autocannon on the nose of towards the front of the ship there, yes, was brought online.
ammo in there?
Yeah, there is.
Bring that puppy around.
Laugh.
I don't like where you're going with this.
We're not there. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Remember those stains that used to be your followers?
You do realize we've just given the pilot a flying gun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's good. I love this. We're fine.
Politely over the intercom. Mine's bigger than yours, so I don't suggest it.
Well, that between that and the gun actually, going into an online, swinging towards them state causes the security detail to certainly fall back, as they kind of scramble backwards from your ship. The hail continues to buzz on your communications console, though. There.
Oh God! What?
So you answer it, and voice comes on. It's like, Pandora's Fury. This is Lazarus control. We request that you please shut down your engines and cease your departure procedures.
Sorry, can't do that.
Yeah, it's in the checklist. If somebody asks us not to leave, we have to go ahead and do it.
Bourbon, you're not helping.
She didn't have everything installed. If I shut her down now, she may blow.
Ooh, that was good.
Pandora's Fury, this is Selection Control. We order you to cease your departure procedure and power down your weapon systems.
Well, yeah, see, there's a problem there, too. Can't do that either. Boom. Turn it off. Lenore, is there any way you can override anything so we can get out of here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Blow a hole in it and just go.
Bourbon sounds like the engineer from Galaxy Quest, and he's like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like maybe we're making a mistake here.
The brilliant sphere is cracked, and we need another one, but we've found another planet nearby that may have what we're looking for. We should be able to just make it over there.
Just so you know, guys. Just thought you should know.
See. So we're going to override their attempts to stop you from leaving. So Bourbon, that's going to be... That's going to fall under your technical security. So give me intelligence, your technical security, and I think your head for numbers will work here.
Oops. Okay. Uh, 21.
Good grief.
Dariel's Bourbon's pre-escape nap seems to have paid off.
You just said we're escaping procedures, and it's kind of automatic.
Engineering correspondent.
It's like a second nature now.
So,
Like a
I gotta do something.
Get the ship ready.
Yeah, Bourbon, with that role, you are certainly confident in the ability to override any ability to of them to landlock you or otherwise disable your controls, especially with Lenore assisting you and being up and running right now. It's not the good old days of the Alliance when such things are damn near impossible, but so yeah, you can totally.
Lenora, if I made you a body, would you be my girlfriend?
Daryl's going, oh dear God.
And suddenly it's the Serenity Mass Effect 3 crossover you didn't know that you wanted.
See, Bourbon, you just had to go and make it creepy. Going good right up until then.
It was good, and now it's weird.
Are you guys almost here? Cause
Yep. So you guys back in the medical facility. Make a few more turns, and there's a few more interactions with people, but they're kind of it's more kind of those things where they're not confronting you, but they're kind of one of those things where they're it's like almost like a police chase, as they're definitely kind of following you.
Yeah, kind of fair.
It's a non-aggressive follow.
Yeah, it's just like, it takes them forever to actually get up there because they're worried about the civilians and stuff, so they don't want to throw spike strips or do the pit maneuver and stuff, so you get the cars driving and weaving around with there's 47 police cars kind of hanging out behind it.
Except it's a gurney.
Security. As you're nearing the door, the actual exit door, a voice does come over. The intercom, of course, has been blaring this alarm and playing the security lockdown message that I said earlier. That stops, and a voice comes over the intercom that you all recognize as Grace, also known as your mom, Alex.
Oh, crap.
So it's like, before you go out that door, if we could just have a moment, there seems to be some kind of misunderstanding here.
Nope.
Is this like open mic, or do I have to go to intercom and press?
No, it's just broadcasting over the speakers. You get the feeling that the intercom here is on.
Oh gosh.
Doc is shaking his head. No. Nope. 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 Nope.
If
Nope.
we could just talk about this.
Nope. Nope.
It's the reason Doc knows he's going to jail. If you
You're right. Nothing
don't you threaten the Messiah any day of the week.
I know things look odd. We seem to have gotten off on a bit of an odd foot here with this, but this really is. We brought you here for your own good, Alex. This is the one place that we think we can try and figure out what's wrong with you.
I wish it was like
All I have to do is ask us.
Is there an intercom nearby that I can push the button as I'm going through?
Nope.
Do what?
Is there an intercom like on the doorway I'm about to go through?
Put it in a shotgun.
Yeah, sure, yeah, of course it's, intercom is usually by doors, intercom there.
Stop! They tend to try to surround us when we stop.
5 seconds.
Fine.
All I'm going to do is push a button. If it was as friendly as you say, we wouldn't be being chased. I will talk to you once I'm safe on my ship.
We're chased because you're running.
If there's no harm after me, stop. Stop chasing me. I'll talk from my ship, and then I leave the intercom.
We're concerned about the reports that we've received of what you're doing with your powers, Alex. We're acting under an abundance of caution.
I'm running now.
Alex, you know this isn't the first time you've done this.
Actually, the funny thing is she's not doing it.
Well, the group will probably realize that or see me notice that makes me kind of stutter in my step because I don't remember any previous event. But I'm still running.
Okay,
don't tell me you've forgotten about Matthew Autumn.
Running faster.
And
he's here too, after what you did to him.
I need to be on my ship before I talk to this woman. I acknowledge I heard her. I told my piece. I'll talk to her when I get on board. I'm not stopping anymore.
man, that was pretty
All
low.
right.
That was pretty low there. She went straight for the jugular.
I know, and it's affecting Alex, but she's still trudging along. Y'all are probably having to kind of guide her because she's probably.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
So you guys break out of the area into the docking area here for this facility. There's some armed guards out here too. It does not go without notice that the autocannon on the front end of your ship seems to be pointing menacingly at them and is armed. As the engines are spinning up on Pandora.
See? See?
Doc,
I told you that was a good idea.
remind me. I need to give him a raise.
Conversely, from the cockpit, you see finally Alex and Ben and Twist emerge from the facility. So the security personnel that you threatened with the autocannon do not move to intercept, although kind of behind, not so much running after them, but kind of still doing that kind of weird kind of pursuit thing. A number of security personnel do kind of filter out behind the crew, but they don't have weapons up or anything like that. And meanwhile, you're still being hailed. That's been buzzing constantly since you hung up on them.
Since you hung up.
It's like the Big Lebowski when the phone kept ringing.
They're ignoring it. But yes, you guys do make it to Pandora's Fury.
All right. Once on the ship, get us the HE double hockey sticks out of here, except I say it in Chinese.
Alrighty.
All right. Do what?
We have a. Now, are we in a hangar, or are we in like an open air hangar, or?
It's an open air hangar. It's kind of open port facility. Kind of basically just kind of slips for you to land in. So it's not like a hangar door to open or anything like that. So.
All right. Well, let's go.
All right. So you guys lift off. Presume you. Well, I don't know. So you guys, yes, take off without incident, although you are still being hailed. The question, of course, is to where?
I think we could probably just go into orbit at this point, right? We don't necessarily have to go
No,
somewhere.
not orbit. That's too close.
Did we land on the moon? The moon base? Or did we land in an...
Alpha. Base Alpha.
No, yeah. William Shatner is there. No, you guys landed on actual Lazarus, not on the hidden moon base or
Okay.
anything like that.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah, actually, we should probably head for the black for a little while until.
We go over here.
Where's Lazarus? What system?
It's in the Red Sun system, orbiting the Heinlein, the gas giant protostar thing there, kind of on the
Look
edge.
at the extreme edge of the verse. That's where we are.
It's there with Paquin and Triumph and Silverhold and whatnot there.
So,
Yeah.
where have you gone where you haven't caused trouble?
We need a new
That's
map.
a good question.
The Earth it was?
Let's see.
We just need to get some distance away, so probably nearest planet for right now.
Well, there's three.
Which one?
You've got the nearest planets would be Paquin, Triumph, or Silverhold, or one of their associated moons. If I flip open my map here.
Have we been to Persephone?
Persephone? I don't think we've been to Persephone. At least not recently. No, that was Kaleidoscope we flipped over. Yeah.
Was Persephone pleasant?
Persephone is a core world.
It wouldn't look for us there.
No, they would not.
Just every other freaking enemy we've managed to make would be.
Well, but they wouldn't look for us there either.
Well, we could jump down to.
Are we wanting to get out of the Red Sun system?
Yeah, I think you need some daylight between yourself and.
Yeah, a lot of the Red Sun system was either allied with Lazarus, or at least maintains friendly relations with Lazarus at this point. So,
How's have we been to Newhall cause problems?
No. Beaumont's out there too. So.
no, we haven't been to Newhall. We haven't been to Newhall to cause problems. Newhall might be fun to go to.
Oh crap.
Okay, the way you said that made me.
I know.
Rethink all my decisions.
Oh, good. I like Beaumont.
Well, we have been to Beaumont. Beaumont is where we originally kidnapped Thurman from.
That's true.
Oh, that's true, isn't it? Dang it.
I know we did make any enemies there, and Thurman's on Ezra right now, so it's not likely anyone will shoot you with a shotgun there.
Well, you know what?
Don't
Persephone's
forget I'm
pretty
with
close. Is there anything wrong with Persephone?
Core world.
Core world. Okay.
I still think we should go
Nah.
somewhere we haven't been. I don't think to look for us there.
True.
Well,
Don't go back to the Georgia system.
No,
that's
not
that's controlled by Niska.
I know. Going around the map here.
That's something the Kaladesa. One of those
Yeah.
areas.
Kalidasa or Kalia, how do you pronounce that?
Okay.
well, we haven't been there.
Let's go.
Well,
to
we've been to Beaumont out there, because that's where we kidnapped him, kidnapped Thurman from, and the only other thing that'd be out there would be on Salisbury. That was where originally you guys were going to deliver some equipment to a church facility out there, because that's where the dome that the church had in season 1 is located.
Yeah, no.
But other than that, the rest of the plants out there we have not visited or angered anyone, or they don't have really any kind of alliance with Lazarus, or really no idea what they're doing, actually, more or less.
what about
What about
Zeus?
Felix?
That's a what?
Felix,
So go to Balix.
to scrap heap.
Yes.
Yeah, we might need parts.
That's actually not a bad idea. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
We were there in season 1. That's where Brandon had you guys strip all the Ascalian parts out of Pandora's Fury and replace them parts from
There's a
from
pile
scrapyard.
of parts that will fit this ship.
This crew doesn't know that, so
That's actually a good reason to go, because you guys keep breaking things.
yeah. And this crew doesn't necessarily know that story, so
Exactly.
Well,
Let's
the
go.
only person who would know that would be Twist. Now, remember, Twist is on board, so Twist would know that story.
Yeah.
does Twist speak up when we mention
were all
Felix?
pretty convinced, though, at that point that in fact the captain was crazy. So
Yeah, that's also right around the time where he interrogated everyone using truth serum.
yes, yeah.
Fun
Yeah.
times. Fun
Yeah.
times.
Good times. Good times.
Not too many
That's
fun.
when the That's a long time ago, though, in game time now.
A little too much Lee Jansen. Just a tiny bit too much.
It made him break.
Yeah.
Yeah, so broken.
Yeah, let's go there. Let's go to Balix. And en route, we need to have a family meeting.
Family meeting. I love it when you guys do family meetings. All right, so let's see how long it's going to take us to get out to Balix. So, let's
'Cause I
have...
eventually have to make a phone call to Mom, but I want to talk to my crew first.
Really, you're gonna call home? You just ran away. You're not very good at this running away thing, are you?
I'm not really trying to run away. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
No, we can
Trying to
encrypt
keep
it.
Brock out of prison?
Find out where you are.
Yeah, I'm trying to see why I had to abandon my family. I'm going to see what Doc's... Because really, Doc hasn't explained anything to me, so...
No, I haven't.
We're going to have a family meeting to find out why I left my hometown.
Okay.
So, from you, Dario, for a course plotting here, let's have your intelligence. Let's see, there's no astrogation there, so it'll be your intelligence, your pilot, and the... Now, if I can change that, D12 intelligence of your ship.
Well, that ship got a lot smarter. Woo-wee.
Yeah, the secondary computer core, and fun things happen with that.
That's what you
It's
can.
amazing what correspondence courses will do.
You want to make more money? Sure, we all do.
And the computer can do TV VCR repair as a bonus.
We go retro. We go back to VHS and beta.
It's like, I don't know why we cannot
restart
crack their encryption. It's so slow.
It's not encrypted. It's just so slow the computer can't read it.
You guys hear about the guy who stole a copy of Freddy Got Fingered and got taken to prison today, like 12 years after he didn't return a videotape?
I heard about that. Yeah, it was like
Or to jail, not prison, but
Goodness.
Wow.
I got a warrant for my arrest at one point because apparently when I moved out of town, I didn't. My buddy returned the video a day late, so there was a late charge, and I never paid it. So they issued me. They pursued. I'd already moved out of town, and they basically followed it with the police, and I had to pay $75, actually $150 in court fees for the warrant, and then I had to send a certified check of $3.75 to the rental place.
damn.
Wow.
And I was at. Didn't y'all think of calling my phone number that you had on file? I would have paid it. Not a big deal. You really had to go this route.
Yes.
Fun times.
Yes, we did. We wanted up to
Do not fuck with Blockbuster.
Right.
Anymore.
They will make you pay for that. All right, so we're going at hard burn or normal cruising speed on our way out to Bailey.
I don't think we should push her, but
I was thinking, yeah, could the ship handle hard burn? I don't want to be stranded out of gas.
yeah.
I think
I
cruising
did love that episode.
I know.
done.
And you push her enough to get out of the system, and then just normal burn.
I'll get on push if it would help. I mean, but
All right.
Yeah.
So, with a combination of hard burn to get clear of the system and then going back to normal, let's say it's going to take you a week to get out to Balix. So,
I am so
you
grounded.
guys are outbound there, so we are going to cut from there over to Ezra.
Great.
Good luck. Let me know how it turns out.
Try hard to win.
See if my shuttle pilot's going to keep their shoes.
So when we last left you, you were ordering a pursuit of the damaged shuttle that was taken from the facility, and had given clearance for them to use EMPs in order to bring that shuttle down. That pursuit is. Let's see. How is that pursuit going? Let us have a look-see, shall we? Oh, I can fly pretty well even with a wounded shuttle. I admire his courage. There's the dice. The wounded shuttle is making quite the game of it, but it sounds like it's going to give him it's going to wrap up sooner than later because the shuttle is damaged. Doesn't seem to be trying to go into orbit or anything like that. Just seems to be heading away from your facility.
The pilot and any passengers are to be brought to me alive.
Your people acknowledge the orders. They will do everything they can to capture them alive. So you've got that comm traffic going on when your people pipe in an emergency signal that they have received or receiving. It's an active transmission. Switch to notebook.
Okay.
So,
What that transmission is?
yes, it's coming from Redemption, home of the gunfighter tournament that, after being disrupted when everything went down, resumed. It's from, remember your security chief was out there smoothing things over, trying to cover up what Alex did by selling the story that it was someone testing an old Alliance weapon and not a powerful psychic who botched a roll. The entire town. Yeah, it's an emergency transmission on your emergency frequency, and it sounds rightfully so, as there's the clear sound of gunfire in the background of this transmission. Your security chief is panting significantly, as if he's on the run, and a lot of activity in the background. You hear him like, "I need an immediate extraction. There's been an attack here. The tournament got to its final round, and the winner took off a mask or something and went after Mother Callahan. I got multiple hostiles all over the town. Everything's kind of broken down out here."
Dispatch War Rocket Ajax. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to get a extraction and send some military support over to Redemption. What is a family business? I could have been a chocolate maker.
I could have been a contender. All right, your forces are mounting and getting over there as fast as possible. Let's see. Ooh, that didn't go so well. Ooh. The gunfire intensifies in the transmission, and you hear him kind of yelling. Like, yelling to someone. Can you see where it's coming from? Where is that coming from? Some more gunfire. So if we have to find some. There's a interruption in there for a minute, and things. Your security person, your security chief, kind of drops out for a second and comes back and is like, "It punched right through my armor. I'm not doing so well here. How much longer until that extraction gets here?"
It's been give it a minute. I did it right away.
Ooh.
Feeling a leadership role to see how good my people listen to me.
Sure. We can do that.
Willpower plus willpower.
I like that plan. I like that plan a lot. Let's
willpower plus leadership.
Yeah, let's have willpower and your leadership.
And
what's your will?
2 and D6, just in case. Eight.
Oh dear. Sorry about that. Well,
A dice roll. My kingdom for a dice roll.
All right. So yeah, he's wounded, and it sounds like he's trying to direct some fire. Maybe he don't know who he's ordering around and stuff. There's someone, you can hear someone kind of moaning quietly in the background. You do hear the whine of your extraction team coming in. Ooh. What? Oh.
I don't like those sounds.
You hear the whine of your extraction team coming in, but there's another exchange of gunfire as the shuttle gets louder, and then the channel cuts out.
Okay, that's the security chief's channel.
Yeah, security chief channel cuts out. Your extraction team and security forces, they pop on and acknowledge that they have arrived in redemption. They're they're deploying. Their status report is that, to their best estimate, there are approximately a half dozen hostiles that are have not formed, like they haven't formed like an actual, like line of defense or anything like that. They seem to be kind of moving around guerrilla style, harassing the local citizenry, causing a great deal of panic and chaos, making it hard to get a full firm handle on the situation. They have arrived at where your security chief is broadcasting from. He is not dead, but he is certainly severely wounded. And there is a note attached to him, handwritten, that says, Mr. Evans sends his regards.
Mr. Evans. Was that something?
Evans was
or is that in what?
Yeah, Evans was the gang that the Mother Callahan group was fighting against.
Your orders are to eliminate them, but one. And he is to be brought to me.
Acknowledged.
Yeah.
We will move in and start we'll start pacifying this place as best we can.
I call my assistant. Prepare my grandfather's chambers.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
That doesn't sound good at all.
So your assistant kind of pauses, like, sir, absolutely, yes. I'll get on that right away.
And when the pilot and the survivor arrive, they are to be taken there.
Absolutely, as you wish, sir.
I'll also need 5 gallons of vinegar and some salt. Lots of salt.
Yeah. It's about time the Niskas started acting like Niskas.
They think I've gotten soft.
And set up broadcast facilities in the chamber too.
Absolutely, we'll get the tech guys right on that. Shouldn't take much to wire it in.
Okay.
Did you want to just patch? Is there a special channel you wanted it patched into, or just?
Oh, I want the Evans to see this.
Well, we'll point the broadcast in them certainly in their direction. All right. So, see how that all goes. Takes a bit of time, but your people are able to get a handle on things. Order is eventually restored in redemption. There are a number of civilian casualties, as you'd imagine, with something that happens like this. Mother Callahan's whereabouts are currently unknown, but your security chief was able to keep her lieutenant second in command, Ben's sister Cynthia, from being harmed. And yes, they've your team reports that they're closing in on capturing the final gunman. Should have them in hand before too long. Meanwhile, your shuttle teams have finally brought down the shuttle that was stolen, and the EMPs caused the shuttle to crash. The person on board is injured, of course, as you can imagine when something crashes. but is currently alive.
Make sure you tend to his injuries first before you bring him to the chamber. He needs his strength.
Absolutely. We'll get him patched up for you. And in due time, getting regular reports now from Redemption there. So they've started to the grim task of essentially triage and getting them trying to help as much as possible those who were wounded in the attack, civilian wise anyway. Your strike team reports that they have in fact captured the final the final gunman. Was not easy to take him alive. A couple of your people were wounded in the attempt, but they got the job done, and they are bringing him in.
Mm-hmm.
The shuttle thief arrives in your grandfather's chamber first. They've patched him up. Some of his injuries are, burn related from the crash. They've done what they can with that. But...
Okay, strap him in.
Strap him in. See how tough is he? Oh, that's unfortunate. So yeah, the minute you start to strap him in, he gets really kind of nervous. What are you doing? What's this?
Comfortable?
Can't say that I am. What's looking around? It's like, why'd you tend to my? Why'd you patch up my? Why'd you guys bandage me up and you're just gonna bring me here?
I look at a table filled with my grandfather's old instruments. Choose a nice, nasty-looking one. It's kind of rusty.
But that's old. It's like, whoa. What are you doing with that?
I don't know what this really does. Let's find out.
Let's have willpower and intimidation. Let's see how intimidating you are right now.
Good thing I pumped that up.
Yes, it is.
Well, that would be a 12.
Not bad. All right. So the question is, are you brandishing it at him, or are you actually using it on him?
I'm using it.
So he howls in a great deal of pain, as you could imagine when such a thing happened. He starts to break down there because of course he's already pretty beat up from being in a shuttle that crashed. He's like, what do you want to know? What do you want to know? Please stop it.
Oh.
The horror is that he doesn't want anything. He just wants you to suffer.
Oh, is the vid going through to the Evans boys?
Yeah, it's broadcasting. Yeah, it's
Let's see what this one does.
Let's see. Yeah, it's like his pleading gets louder. Like, what? Stop! Please! I don't know. What do you? I'll tell you what you want to know. What do you want to know?
Yeah, just pick up another thing, see what it does. Don't say anything.
Yeah, you work on him some more with that, and he kind of his pleading kind of stops abruptly as it appears that he has passed out from with the pain of his injuries and the pain of your administrations.
Well, that's not any fun. Is his friend here yet?
As would happen, you hear quite the noise coming from the hallway there, and he's putting up a bit. He's a bit more spry than your friend here would seem. So he's kind of being drug in by your security personnel. But
oh, good, a challenge.
you kind of the door opens. That ominous sliding door that we're all familiar with. And he comes in, he kind of stops struggling and sees you and that and the broadcast. And so now your broadcast, did you just want a one-way thing, or did you want it where Evans or his people could comment on what they're seeing?
Oh no, I'm just showing them.
Oh, all right. Didn't know if you wanted a commentary there. So, Austin, just like the loudest string of Chinese swear words, mostly directed at you, and what's going on here. He's just things like you were basically calling you a monster and whatnot there. But your guys get him strapped in, and he's staring at you. It's like, so it's over at his kind of unconscious person. It's like,
well, we started with this one, and he really seemed not to like it. Let's see how you like it.
Alright, so give me another willpower and intimidation roll since we're dealing with a new person here. See what he's got going on.
He's in a world of pain. 17.
Oh my. So you kick it up a notch for your challenge there, and he starts off being, pretty, defiant and a lot of Chinese swearing, but after a bit he kind of starts to get the kind of it doesn't quite go into the whimpering that that his predecessor went into, but we're kind of look, just stop, just stop it. I don't know whatever it is you want to know. I will tell you what you want to know. Just stop it.
I don't want to stop, and I know I have the information I need already. This is to prove a point.
You can... to prove a point. It's just business. You shouldn't be taking this personally. Stop it, please.
Don't take it personally.
Business is personal.
This is personal. Attacking one of my allies is personal. Switch on the volume. Only to broadcast, not to receive.
All right.
And this, my dear Evans, will happen to every one of you. Day after day after day. I will hunt you down, and you will visit my chamber, if you're lucky.
I like that.
Little do they realize that he's giving the Reavers their coordinates. Go get them.
Just take my remote and get a close-up on the first one. And for effect, I keep torturing the second one so you can hear screaming.
It's like, how's he doing here? Probably not doing so well. No, not doing well. Yeah, he's
Nothing up here.
his defiance is eroding and is kind of coming into kind of a. So it's like, look, we can make a deal or something. Look, just please stop. You know how this thing goes. You hit him, he hits you. It's just a thing. We don't have to do it like this.
I am hitting back. Don't you feel it?
So yeah, that continues on for a while. It gets, as it happens as torture does. So the question is, how long do you carry it on? Do you wait? You're waiting for them both to pass out, or is this to the death, or?
No, if they're passed out. Once they're passed out, they will be transported. Well, of course, no shoes.
It's your trademark now.
Close, maybe 20 miles from where the Evans' place is. Oh, and that happens to be the part of the world where it's a desert.
Yeah, it is. It's unfortunate for them. That's a real problem for them, without shoes and severely wounded, and I can't imagine you gave them any water or anything like that.
Oh, no. Cactus have water.
Find them.
If there are cactuses. So they're then sent on their way to make their march back to Evans.
And I expect we'll be getting a call from the Evans very soon.
Yeah, there's some. In fact, even with them on their way there, this thing comes on to like, Mr. Evans is calling for you. Should we patch him through or ignore the call or?
Stall him for about 10 minutes and then put the call through.
All right. So, 10 minutes later, call pops up on your terminal in there.
Oh, Mr. Evans, what can I do for you?
You know damn well what you can do for me, Niska. What was that?
You didn't get it? You didn't get the point of that?
Oh, I got the point. I got the point. It's just business, though. I thought you were supposed to be the reasonable Niska. Isn't that how you were building yourself?
He left. This is my planet. I allow you to be here. Don't make me change my mind. My business dealings right now on redemption. If you don't like it, that is, I say some obscure Czechoslovakian swear at him.
Alright. So, in case this is not a negotiation, this is more you're intimidating him, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, let's have another intimidation roll. See how he stands up to it.
Would that have roughly translated into something like dragons pooping down your decapitated neck?
Let's see, 6 plus 7 plus 1, 13. 14.
Really, dice? Really? Oh, well. Okay, so that happened. Sadly, it would appear that Mr. Evans has just botched his resistance roll to your intimidation, which is really pretty unfortunate for him. So, yeah, there's a whole change in his demeanor there as you lay this out and essentially channeling the Adeline Niska of old there, mixing in the Czechoslovakian insults. It sounds like kind of that whole kind of look you got on your face like when you realize you've made a really, really terrible mistake.
Still keeps getting worse all the time.
It's like, okay, look, mate. Look, maybe I overstepped my bounds with the attack and redemption. I'm sorry, okay? You want me to leave redemption alone? Fine, I'll leave redemption alone. That's fine. This is fine. Just...
I'm pleased to hear that. If you value those two men, here's where they're at. That's my gesture of goodwill.
And I appreciate that. I'll send someone out there right now. Yeah, so I said, I knew I shouldn't have gotten involved with this. I knew it was too big of a play, but damn it. I knew it was probably too big of a play. I said, I'm sorry. I really am. I said, I'll stay out of your business. Sorry about what happened, and I should have.
I cut him off. I don't want to hear him anymore.
All right.
When you hear you want to say, just hang up.
Unfortunate time to botch that roll. All right. So now then, we will cut over to Pandora's Fury, home of the family meeting.
Okay. So Ben, I put a lot of trust in you.
Why? Don't get me wrong, I appreciate it, but I don't know what's going on any better than anyone else.
I trust your instinct. You said there was a reason to leave.
Okay.
What did you see?
Actually, it wasn't what I saw, it was what Twist saw.
Twist?
Well, a couple of the guys had special forces uniforms on.
Projects.
Oh, special projects. Sorry, I can't read my own writing. Which usually means that you're not leaving, period. Wherever they put you, you're not leaving. So I thought it was prudent to get you out of there.
And And if they're anything like the special projects freaks back in the core world,
Yeah.
yeah, you didn't really want to be anywhere near those people.
No, and I agree with you there, but why would my parents go that route? I know I've been acting out of character recently.
Well, maybe it wasn't them. I mean, the thing is, and this is just my way of seeing it, I don't know the ins and outs of what's going on Lazarus, but I have to imagine that the Church of Earth Consciousness is as much a political entity as it is a religious institution, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
At
if
least it was.
that's true, there's probably many parts of it that operate that don't necessarily inform the other parts. You know, it's like any government. The government just operates. It doesn't necessarily need to talk to itself. Everybody has their function and they fulfill it. You are the only part of this system that isn't operating according to plan, as far as I can tell.
My mother was in on it.
Maybe, maybe not.
I mean, she honestly could have just thought they were trying to help.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean that special projects was there on their request.
She
that
was
said,
a
somebody
freaking high
else.
priest, wasn't she, back in your day, Twist? She elected her high priestess or something?
To me, she seemed kind of reluctant about it, but yeah, that's what they called her.
I
can't
guess,
really ever go back, can I?
well, here's the thing. Yeah, you can go back, as long as you go back on your terms. I think you're going to have to get some distance between what they want you to be and who you want to be. That's why the whole growing up thing seems to be kind of hard.
It has been recently.
Plus, keeping in mind, you're the only person, as far as you know, other than anybody else, that has these particular abilities.
Apparently Adam did, and he's gone missing.
Should tell you something right there.
We need to find him. I noticed the silence around the table.
Well, I have a thought. I always have thoughts. My
Gale
thought,
us with your knowledge.
I'm sure Bourbon will have lots to say about it as soon as I'm done talking, if not before. You are expending a lot of energy suppressing some aspect of your nature. Maybe you're doing that all wrong. Maybe you should not be suppressing that aspect of your nature so vigorously. Now, if you're hearing voices that say kill everything, well, yeah, okay, that might be a problem. If, on the other hand, you may need to kind of open yourself up to expanded possibilities. At some point, there's not going to be anybody around to tell you what the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do. You're going to have to work it out on your own. And you'll have to make those choices and live with them. But this is how we grow.
Well,
I mean, what is it in particular that you're afraid of all this? I mean, is it
what it's going to turn me into?
which would be?
Wait, is it going to make you more of a freak than you already are?
I'll take that in the love. I'm sure it was meant.
Well, I mean, it's love, but it's also real. I mean, you're a freak. You are an oddity. You are a singular human being.
If I'm even human. If all the stuff I keep hearing.
You are a singular whatever.
Being. Put it that way.
Okay, how old are you now? 20 what? Get over it. You aren't changing. You may as well embrace it, because they are riding it all the way to the bank.
Okay.
So if they're going to get something out of it, maybe it's time you got something out of it too.
And to be honest, I was going that route, seeing what it could teach me.
So,
but,
having said all of that, people are very afraid of what they don't understand. And I don't know a single person alive who does not value the sanctity of their own mind. So if they get the impression that you've been fiddling around in their heads, they may well just shoot first and ask questions later.
So you're urging me to stop fiddling around the heads or start getting better at it?
I'm urging you to actually use reasonable discretion, and you may have to hold yourself to a higher standard of respect than others.
Well, part of going home was to try to recenter myself and try to get control of whatever's going on, but...
Well, they don't want you to get control. They want control.
Yeah, I see that now. Okay. I'll start making this thing work for me.
Okay. Is this meeting over? Because I found some odd schematics in my sickbay, and I don't know what, but they look like bourbon. What are you drawing? And why does it have boobs?
You'll find out.
Are you finally making it for her?
Oh, the body? No.
Yeah.
Not yet.
You should get a start on that.
Asking for trouble.
Since we're all talking about seizing your own destiny and...
like, well, let's see. Oh, well, what's the difference? I turned loose a genetically engineered super person. You know, what's the difference, really?
Yeah, considering the talk you just had with me.
Exactly. I'm like,
you really can't have the talk to say shut Nora down.
Nope. I have no moral high ground whatsoever to stand on, so I'm out. I'm like,
you know what? We're going to start fighting back on it.
You want her to have a titanium chassis then? Because, you know, I still have some left over from when I was acquiring the cybernetic stuff.
You know what? Ask her. See what she wants.
Huh.
If we're going to do this, we owe her that.
Alrighty. Long, deep conversations with...
We're going to start fighting back. I'm done running.
So, okay, if you're back, Captain, where are we going?
Going to, was it Barrel?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to get this ship fixed. We're going to get it in shape.
I look over at Bourbon, because that translated into Bourbon's going to be very busy. That's all I heard.
I'll do what I can.
He gets cranky when he has to actually give direction, though. I don't want to.
We're gonna start doing some jobs or finding a way to get money so I can pay Niska back.
Okay.
We burned a bridge there, and I want to try to fix it.
Okay, that's reasonable.
And then
Wheels in my head just went up.
I think we're gonna shut the church down.
See that again?
I think we're gonna shut the church down.
How are we going to do that?
I don't know yet.
Bioweapons.
Is it always that with you?
Why not?
You'd think I would be the one saying that. It'd be like me screaming cyber tech or something every single time something bad happened.
Or we just happen to have bioweapon, you know.
Yeah.
We could have cyber tech too if you would just get busy.
Really?
You're kind of busy already. I'm sorry. That was a little bit. I apologize.
I'm gonna replace your ass with a second mouth. That way you have 2 funnels for the shit coming out of you.
Bourbon is very mean.
I mean,
You
just
just
convinced the captain to
to
take
embrace
out
her
her
darker
church.
side. Yeah.
Wait, hold up. No. Okay, never mind. Okay, all right.
You want me to embrace the voice in my head that is teaching me to be violent.
No, no. Here's the thing. You want to be violent. It's not teaching you anything. If you use it as an excuse to actually do whatever it is your very base self wants to do, then that's you. And eventually someone's going to kill you for it. So here's the thing. What I'm getting at is we can't tell you what. We can't protect you from you. Not really. So if you're determined to fry people's brains, it's not like I can stop you. You know, you're going to have to actually talk to your higher self and actually consider whether or not that brain deserves to be fried or not. You know, and maybe you should be discreet. And maybe you shouldn't do that at all. Those are all choices. You're going to have to make them. You're the one with the power. You're going to have to take the responsibility too.
That's what I was trying to resist doing. But you're telling me to stop resisting.
That's what you're hearing. No, let me make it shorter. I'm telling you to grow up, Captain. If you die or do something dumb, we all suffer. Look at it that way. You aren't alone in this.
Bet you wish you took that red pill.
Freaking blue pill. Freaking blue pill.
Why didn't I take the red pill?
I didn't take the blue pill.
Seems pretty easy to find out. Oh, crap.
Okay, what if we don't go against the church? What are suggestions or ideas of what to do after we get this ship up and running?
No, I mean, like I said, I don't know that you can't go home. I mean, I think you just have to go home on your own terms. I mean, every time you show up, they lecture you about what you're going to do or not going to do, or what you should do or shouldn't do. Just go there and tell them what you're going to do or not do. Or better yet, don't bother wasting time with a conversation.
Maybe you should talk to another reader.
Talk to?
Another reader.
I thought you said Reaver.
I know, right? I was like, what are you
That's what I was asking. Wait, have I crossed over? I don't know any. Other than Adam. Again, missing.
Yeah.
Does that mean the church snagged him, or does he go underground?
You know, I could just make another one.
No, there's already
what?
Huh?
Another what?
one.
Another Adam?
No.
Dude.
Okay,
wait a minute. Twist, what do you mean another
I'm going to
reader?
take you on a walk into the airlock.
I'm talking about River Tam.
River Tam? Is she still alive? I've heard that name.
It turns into Force Awakens. I'm not going to take you to see the last reader.
Well, that might be something to do. Can you find her?
Gee, I don't know. Multiplicity.
I like pizza.
I think I can find her. Not a problem.
Okay. I guess you see if she's still around, and we'll get the ship up and running. You know, that might be the first step. Get control of this thing.
You know what? I have to say, I have no particular problem with Lenore looking like Lexadoid. Gotta admit, don't have a problem with that at all.
All right. I guess we got a lot of stuff to do. Anyone got anything else to say?
Carol's like, well, I really like that autocannon. I think that was a
I'm glad you do. We need to talk about raising your pay.
that I can stand to talk about.
Wait, okay.
Has he discussed raising anybody else's pay recently?
Get paid first before you can do that. I don't worry about it.
I know, right? Like, when is the last time we got paid?
I don't know. Right now we're 20,000 in debt, so.
All right.
Hey, that's all your fault.
I know. And we're gonna probably have to steal something to be able to get any money to repair the ship. Well, I guess Niska gave us the parts, right? He charged us 20,000 and gave us the parts.
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, the parts
the
are sitting
parts
in the
are
cargo hold.
Okay.
We just
Bourbon, let
need
me know if I can
downtime.
help you out.
Yeah. I think the best way you could help is to not help.
Okay.
The best wrench in your hand is that sword of yours.
All right. Well, if you need things picked up and moved, I can do that.
Oh, that's good too. Yeah, I like that one.
No, that is not an acceptable form.
I think we should let the AI pick its own form. It may very well pick that one.
That'll teach me. Giving it a choice.
No, it picks the T1000 form. That's scarier.
Poor dog.
I really just want to look like I want to look like an articulated metal skeleton. That's what I want to look like.
Looks like a Cyberman.
Cyberman.
Oh God!
Oh, yeah, the old ones. Oh.
We created the first Cyberman.
Let me go get my Battlestar Galactica game out.
I don't have that. I don't have that one. That'd be great.
Wow.
Like, well, why do you want to be called number 6? That's not good, right?
It's better than being called number 2.
Oh, Adam. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Doc,
Well,
you gotta quit making AIs bodies. I mean, sorry, not AIs, clones.
clones. I only make the one.
Yeah, you gotta quit.
So how is this
You're
substantially
becoming a megalomaniac. Maybe more so than you were before, even.
I've never been megalomaniacal. It's not megalomaniacal if you can do it.
Yes, it is.
That you don't notice that is a statement, Megamania, proves his point.
I'm just wait. I'm simply stating a.
It's
All
not
right,
arrogance
fine.
if it's true.
Fine. No more clones that are better than the originals. Fine. Okay. Well, let's get to where we're going. Land this thing, and I'll get started on the. Is it gonna Lenore?
Yeah.
Have you been listening to everything?
Yes, I have.
Would you like a completely cybernetic body, or do you want a cyber organic body?
Completely cybernetic.
Okay. I turn to Bourbon. That means that's pretty much going to be mostly you in the design.
No,
Lenore.
actually, Lenore should make the design. I'll just build it.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Lenore, present your designs to him.
I will. I'm excited by this. Thank you.
All right. Well, if we're done here, I'm gonna get some coffee, and then I'm gonna go to. I think I'm gonna go watch a movie.
Not leave me
It just occurred to me. It's been a very, very stressful day. I'm thinking I don't really want to do anything. I'm gonna go watch a movie. Something funny. I think I'm gonna go watch The Three Stooges from the Earth That Was. That'll work.
Usually does.
Alright, so family meeting breaks up.
Danger! Danger, Will Robinson! Danger!
Oh no, Williams, I can't click on yours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's weird.
That's weird.
It's worth
Oh, no, it's
okay.
sexy legs, Codsworth.
it.
You forgot the.
That's why, yeah. I didn't parlay it in.
Oh, that is so wrong. Why would you do that to Codsworth?
It's part of that new expansion they just put out.
Oh God, I haven't downloaded that yet, but still,
I take it
yeah.
this
It looks like a 209.
I presume this is the Fallout game.
Yeah.
I have yet to play that, but I think I can now.
Ooh. Then
Well, my
highly
tax
recommend
return, such as it is, I am momentarily solvent. Hey!
Well, that's a good thing.
It's so short-lived that it's almost painful.
Oh.
Yeah, I got my tax refund. Oh, bills came in.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it.
Car repairs.
That's not a bad design. The rotating gun ports, the dual rotating, more, it's more like spinning barrels. Actually, yeah, that's pretty sexy there.
Klaatu, Veratu, Nikta.
A cross between a robot and Cyclops.
With laser beams, baby.
Frickin' robot with frickin' laser beams on its head. Give me a frickin' bone here, people.
Nice.
Are those sharks with frickin' lasers in their head? Yes, guys.
Alright. So, from our family meeting on Pandora's Fury, wrapping up as the ship moves through the black towards some Balix and perhaps a unknown future, we cut over to Ezra, where
Poop is still hitting the fan.
well, order is being restored in redemption. And they've recovered the remains of the shuttle and getting things cleaned up there. So, Niska, you have sent an invite to open negotiations with the Rogers Syndicate.
Yep.
Mr. Rogers Syndicate?
Yeah.
Wonderful day.
Won't you be my neighbor, or else? Because we mean business.
Don't make me change
So?
my sweater.
I'll show you all of my tattoos.
Bring Daniel Striped Tiger to my room.
So you've extended the invitation, and it takes a couple days. So we moved forward beyond the attacks and the torturing and the quick concession of the Evans gang there. There's an unfortunate dice roll in the face of a far more violent Niska, or determined at least. And yeah, your assistant comes on. It's like, there's a call coming in from you. We can't get any kind of location origin data on it, but they said they're responding to your invitation to open negotiations.
Oh, that'd be the Rogers. Put him through.
All right. Younger man answers the call. It's like, Mr. Niska, we received your invitation.
Yes, I would like you to be my desk guests here in Ezra, and maybe we can work out some business to be mutually beneficial for both of us.
What kind of business do you want to negotiate about?
Oh, I don't know. I think you're interested in my operations here.
Yes, your operation is, as you can, you've built yourself quite an appealing one, so you can see why that would be something that others, such as ourselves, would be interested in.
Yes, it is most interesting here lately. So, in a week's time, we meet here and we'll see if we can come with an agreement.
We're amenable to meeting, but perhaps not on Ezra. Maybe we could determine a neutral site with which to have these discussions.
A neutral site?
Well, yes, neither here nor there. Level the playing field. No dirty tricks or anything like that.
How about Lazarus?
Lazarus. The kind of things from inside. Okay, we'll meet on Lazarus.
Okay. I will make the arrangements and let you know. Thank you for taking me up on my invitation.
Well, we are reasonable people. No reason why we can't, perhaps both profit from this, I guess. As it were.
All right, I will contact you with the particulars, and I place a call to Lord Judd.
It should be fun.
It should be fun.
I had nothing to do with
All right, so you get get Lord Judd on the phone, and he looks a bit stressed, as it were. It's like, Mr. Boris, what can I do for you?
Yes. Would it be possible to arrange a meeting on your planet? I'm meeting with the Rogers Syndicate, and they requested neutral territory.
Absolutely, yeah. We can totally accommodate you there. Absolutely, yeah. We can come up with imagine you want what kind of site do you want? Do you want some someplace private and out of the way, or actual conference room kind of thing, where there's some in the capital here, or
No, in the capital's fine. Of course, we would need some security from this neutral party that you're going to be, because it would just make sense and probably make my potential partners seem at ease.
yeah, no, yeah, actually, provide all the security that you whatever security arrangements you want. Make sure no one can harass or disrupt the proceedings. You want this let's say a secret meeting? You want kept off the books, or?
Oh no, it could be known.
Right, absolutely. No, yeah, we can totally do that for you. Absolutely.
Okay. Just let me know when you'd be ready.
It shouldn't take long to make the arrangements. But while I have you on the comms here, Boris, we find ourselves with a bit of a situation here on Lazarus.
Oh.
And I know you said that you severed ties with them, with Pandora's Fury, and rightfully so after what happened. But have your sources turned up any or come across any information as to where the ship is currently at or where it is heading?
No, we are not actively tracking them. I've had some other issues to deal with.
Well, if you do come across any of them stuff, or if they reach out to you, if you could let me know, I would really appreciate it.
Oh, I most certainly will.
Thank you. I'll get back to you as soon as I have those arrangements made.
Okay. Well, man, this Alex seems to be burning bridges everywhere.
Hey, this one is Twist and Ben's fault.
Oh,
Okay.
geez.
Oh!
Here comes the space bus.
Yes. Yes, it is. Big old space.
I went along with it, but
No good deed goes unpunished.
Apparently not. Holy cow.
Is my newly acquired ship ready?
Yes, it is.
Fine.
Yeah, it was in pretty good shape there when it came in, and it's been close to a week there. Yeah, I mean, what the?
I need to make some special modifications to it. We need to relocate some of the equipment from my grandfather's room into there.
It's a it's a floating torture chamber of fun.
It's gone to the dark side.
Yeah, it's like the Imperial March we be playing anytime Niska's on camera now. But yeah, they could. You're like installing a full-on torture chamber, or just moving some of your favorite toys on there.
Probably some of the toys and probably one of the chambers. Strap them down. Maybe we can borrow it from my good friend Kylo Ren.
Just don't take any potentially for some powerful people there. All right. So yeah, it doesn't take them long to do that for your ships. They're pretty modular.
Okay.
And
And
once
once all the arrangements are made, I will contact the Rogers again.
yeah, you get a notification from from Jed there and Lazarus that the arrangements are all made, and they've got a nice it's there at the port, not at the port, but it's there in the capital. It's not in one of the government buildings or anything like that, but
Okay.
they've made arrangements to get you a really nice conference room essentially at one of the office buildings there.
Okay. I'm going to contact the Evans.
So you get them. You get Amazon contact. Mr. Niska, what can I do for you?
I'd like you to accompany me to Lazarus for a meeting.
Sure, absolutely. When are we leaving?
Very shortly, a shuttle is on its way.
Oh, well, I will get myself ready to go then.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for yourself to go out there and pick up Evans and bring him back.
Okay. I show him aboard the ship. Give him some pretty good quarters.
So it's like this is a pre-Cortex Fall Alliance patrol boat, isn't it? Where'd you get one of these?
Oh, I recently acquired it through one of my many contacts.
Former contact.
I'm a little bit angry with it right now.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah, Evans is not interested in that after watching that role. He's like, whoa, I stepped in something really hardcore here. All right, so yeah, he's on board.
All right, we make our way to Lazarus.
All right. So you're making your way to Lazarus. We cut back to Pandora's Fury, where recording as we in the aftermath of the family meeting. Alex is doing something in her room, which I'm sure is awesome.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, it's private time, okay? Leave me alone.
You'll go blind.
Oh, wait, hey.
Let's just leave
That's
it
cool.
When this hand grows back,
So, yeah, you sit on your bed meditating, and you are attempting to engage the voice in your head.
Oh, yes.
Meditating. That's what they're calling it these days.
It's a new age thing. Don't worry about it. Alright. So, it takes a minute. It's like, what?
So now you're pouting.
I don't pout.
You say you have things to teach me? I'm going to learn. But
You
we're going to
said
do it
that-
on my terms.
That's what you said before. You took it badly. You get all whiny about things.
Yeah, I was curious. And I guess I can't say I let you influence me. I took things and did the wrong things with him.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. You have things to teach me? Teach me. But I'm not going to deny the things I've been raised to believe. I'm not going to work against that.
By the same people who tried to take you prisoners not long ago.
I'm going to find out what's going on with that, but
Sure you are. You get all the answers, I'm sure.
you don't understand. You work for me.
Oh, do I?
Yes, you do. The things I did were my doing. I can't blame you. I see that now. I'm not going to be doing them again.
Sure. Right.
Hurts ears.
Just, I'm going to use the abilities to accomplish the things needed for the benefit of my crew, not for my selfish interest.
A noble intent, I suppose.
I guess that's it. Just wanted you to understand.
Oh, yeah, I understand. Why wouldn't I understand?
Yeah. Condensation's not really appreciated.
Oh.
Is there a way I can like mentally like, excuse my language, bitch slap the thing?
Mental.
Mentally bitch slap the fan.
I mean, that's not necessarily a skill I picked up, but I mean, I'd like to.
Not like mentally bitch slapping yourself.
Right. Whatever
It's like-
distracts yourself of me.
They're smacking himself in the forehead.
It's like your ego and your id have separated somehow.
Right. Basically, I'm just trying to take mental dominance, or basically do not as severe, but like Niska did to set up, authority kind of thing here.
Right, and establish a pecking order inside your own head.
Right, because apparently it's needed right now.
No way, shape, or form crazy.
Doesn't say that voice is a little bitch, isn't she?
Well, I'm sitting here having an argument with myself, so I think the idea of whether I'm crazy or not is already decided. But
Sure.
I'm trying to regain that control over my psyche.
Alright, you know what? I think this is just going to be willpower and discipline.
Which thankfully upgraded. But
Great.
still, it's only 2d6. I think this is important to establish a pecking order. So you know what? I got 9 plot points. Oh well, I can't do that. 12's highest I can go, right? So we'll do it. You know what? I'll throw a
There's
d4
a lot
in
of
there.
dice damage and all of
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll spend 6.
And your brain
Really?
spends the other 3 on itself.
Oh, well, that at least goes to 6, so that's
Yeah.
11.
Alright, so what form is this taking inside your head?
Suddenly turns into The Sims 3.
I'm picturing sledgehammer coming down on my psyche's head.
I'm hitting myself. No,
It's your head. It can be anything you want. It can be a
Yeah.
big butcher knife, a ballista. It can be a cannon, the old cannonball kind.
but I'll stick with what I know here. I make this thing appear so I can see it, if it's not already.
Okay.
Then I mentally conjure my sword, ram this thing against the wall, and stick the sword up to its neck. It doesn't matter to me for me to slice your throat and me to lose this ability. You will do what I want. You are not the one in control here.
Okay. Message received. Fine. We can do it your way.
Yeah, when you say it that way, I don't quite believe you. But
I'm
okay.
inside your head. How am I supposed to be lying to you?
Not the lying, it's the attitude.
Am I like this? Am I really an asshole? Really? Am I?
Again, I'm inside your head. My attitude is your attitude. Unless, of course, you're lying to yourself here. Well, I can't control that. Like you said, you're in charge here.
At least you think you are.
I like them apples.
I hate being crazy. I don't know, break connection and come out of this. Probably tenser than when I would have.
When you come out of it, you become aware of something, and coming out of your nose is a trickle of blood.
Of course there is. Okay. Yeah. I wipe it off and go about what I need to take care of.
All right. So we will advance time a bit unless there is anything else anyone would like to do here in this space.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
You can contact your dad.
Twist is going to take care of that.
Oh, okay. Calling on behalf of your son. There we go.
No, I shouldn't need to call now. Keeping in mind, I have invaded Thurman's house without his knowing, so.
Thurman, no doubt, enjoys that to no end. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. You could stop doing that. It'd be great. Alright. So we will advance time, and in doing so, I will close some windows here, as that's becoming an issue. Too many windows open. Balix getting awfully big in the window for Pandora's Fury. So the question is, where on Balix do we want to land the ship?
Any idea, Captain?
I guess something close to a scrapyard to make things easier for Bourbon.
There are plenty of scrapyards on Balix, because it is kind of the dumping ground for the verse in terms of salvage and scrap from, well, United Reclamation isn't quite as big as it once was, but so there are plenty of scrapyards, big and small, all over the world. The issue is you want to land in a bigger city, we'll land somewhere, off the beaten path, flying in a shuttle.
I guess just some place we can have room to work, somewhat out of the way.
Off the beat path, then. All right.
Yeah.
Right.
And the next question, standard approach, or are we trying some kind of stealth thing here?
No, just a normal approach.
So, just for procedural purposes then, let's have a piloting roll from you there, Daryl. The D12 agility of Pandora's Fury plus your, whatever it is, mid-bulk piloting skills at this point.
Okay.
D12 plus D6 as you become the verse's leading expert on.
I got a D12.
2 D12 and D6.
Ow, cat. $16.
Well, that's going to be a nice gentle landing. 0 defects. Zero defects. So yes, you guys have come in for a landing. Not any kind of port or anything like that, since this is a rim world, so there's not plenty of room to land stuff. by a mid-sized city that houses a pretty good size, a rather large scrapyard that was once upon a time operated by United Reclamation, but now seems to be operated by the city itself. Let's see here, and the name of the city is going to be. Let's see. It's the name generator. Really? That's what it came up with? Sorry, the name generator is being cranky.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Yeah, do this one. There we go. Cinder.
Cinder.
Cinder. And from the looks of things, it looks about as appealing as it sounds.
We're going to a planet named Cinder.
No, we're on Balix. The town is called Cinder.
We're going to a town called Cinder.
Yep.
Yes.
But why?
They won't look there?
Because a town called Malice doesn't want you.
Okay, well maybe it'll be a far more uplifting place than the name implies.
Does not look like it.
Sure it will.
Have you not ridden on this ship before?
I like it.
Visitors Center.
I like that optimism, but
So what you mean is I'm going to actually have to use my mood-altering drugs.
I'm getting high.
Like, I can get through this if I'm high. That's much better.
Let's do it.
Everything's better when you're high. Neil deGrasse Tyson said so.
So, we have landed.
I suppose are we going to check out the local fauna, as it were, over in that nearby town before we do anything, just to get the lay of the land?
You mean in the tavern, right?
In the town?
I don't like going into a town with a lot of trouble.
That's usually when we get in trouble, but I guess we can do it.
Okay, well, if we, decide that we simply are not going to cause trouble this time.
Again, have you ridden on this ship before? Hi, I'm Captain.
Come on, Captain. We can all change, right? Can't we? I mean, look at Bourbon.
What are you bringing me into your rotten scenarios?
See?
Let's not look at Bourbon. He's probably going to be busy.
I can't help but remember him being much less cranky when he first got on the ship.
When he was just first on the ship.
Yeah. It's the ship. Sure.
Or the crew, one of the two.
Yeah. Could be that. So we just hiding out here, or are we going out there?
No, we've been flying for a week. We need to get touch ground and stretch our
Maybe
legs.
have food. Like food that's food, not food that's a soup of chemicals made to be nutritious, but not like food.
One can hope.
All right. So how are we gonna buy it? Because I don't have any money.
I technically still have 19,000. I mean, we haven't been getting money, but we haven't been spending it either, so.
Oh, that's probably about to change. We'll have to actually buy fuel, like buy fuel and stuff.
Yeah. I got some money. I'll treat everyone to some food and drinks.
Well, maybe they have work for us.
That too.
Okay. Maybe that's what we need more than anything else.
Maybe it'll keep us out of trouble. I can't believe I just said that.
Yeah, I know, right? It could happen.
I strap on my shotgun. I strap on my sword. Let's go get the food.
Okay. I guess I'm going. I feel like Bourbon needs time alone.
Do you want to come with us, Bourbon? Bring some food back for you?
I'm going with you to see if you guys can not get into trouble just once.
Oh, now you just jinxed it. Okay, perfect.
We're done. We're just totally screwed now.
Well, I'm sorry.
Actually, maybe. Well, how about this? Since I'm usually the troublemaker, why don't you go and I'll stay?
No. You're not getting off that easy.
It's for the good of the crew, right?
See if that happens.
This is for the greater good thing. Let's go.
See, if you stay here and we don't get in trouble, then it's going to be obviously your fault, Ben. And you're the cause of all the problems.
Well, I guess I can't have that. We
And
must.
if we go and we do get into trouble,
Yeah,
we'll still blame you for it.
exactly. I can't really win, you realize, right? Based on that logic, I'm pretty much blamed no matter what. Unless we go there and don't get into trouble, then you'll just assume it's Bourbon's influence.
I'm just walking in the nearest place.
I can't win. Are we far enough out that we need to take the mule, or are we walking distance?
How close did you guys want to land?
Well, we landed closer to where I guess the scrap yards, right?
Yeah.
Where we had room to get stuff.
Fine.
So we're probably out of town.
Yeah, if you're on the you're out. If you buy the scrap yard, then it's not outside of walking distance, but it's going to be a bit of a walk.
All right, let's take the mule.
Mule it is. Can I drive one of those?
Yeah, the way it works, you don't have to have the planetary vehicle skill just to drive normally. That comes to play like if you're actually, like in a chase scene or doing something that would be outside of normal driving kind of a thing. It is more or less assumed that everyone can drive, more or less, adults or whatnot anyway can drive, mules.
So
Okay.
basically, we
Drag
have
race
a
it or
reverse chasing us then.
yes, a thrilling chase scene, or like when we decide to commit vehicular homicide with the mule. That's what key players roll.
Hey, I just upgraded my planetary vehicles. I had to use it.
I can't remember why we were wiping blood off of the mule once, but I know we did in fact wash the blood off of one of the mules before.
Because the captain, right of a warden, someone I think. It was like two of my Green Dragon's dogs, and they made a move on you guys at one time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we ran some people down. That's what we had to we had to break out the rule book and figure out collision damage and then vehicle to personal scale.
Ouch. Ouch.
And we learned that it did the equivalent of the strength, and because that's vehicle scale, you times it by 10 on a personal scale. So when you hit someone, it does like 60 damage or whatever it is, and
Immediately. So they're dead. Dead. I tell you, dead. Okay. Well, all right. So we're riding into town.
Yeah, everyone's welcome to come. I'm buying food.
Yeah. So who all is going into town on this excursion into the town of Cinder here on Valence? It's a sun-baked kind of a place. Not quite desert, but definitely it's clear that it's warm and dry here a lot of the time. The shade is at a premium. The rather large scrapyard that has signs that's got the Fading United Reclamation's logo on it. Some have been covered over with City of Cinder scrapyard. Some haven't. Pretty good sized one. You can see it's got things ranging from vehicles and bits and pieces all the way up to, looks like a couple random, at least what's left of hulls.
I'm going since I'm buying.
Yes, you're buying.
Daryl probably will go.
Alright, so Daryl is going.
Plus, we probably just stay on the ship.
Which mentioned the ship.
So yeah, I'm there. I'm there as well, along with Bourbon.
Yay!
That looks like just Twist is staying behind.
That's her thing.
And Lenore.
Not really.
And,
She probably prefers Lenore's company, really.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys head into town. Gonna find a tavern to eat and drink and attempt to be merry at.
What's the town like?
What was that?
What's the town like?
It's a mid-sized town. Estimated population probably in the 40,000 range or so. So it's got some taller buildings towards downtown, but it's not a bustling metropolis. Doesn't look like to get a whole lot of rain, so there is a lot of dust around. Your initial impression that it would seem like it's not doesn't have the most vibrant of economies, and evidence of them looks like they do trade in mining, and the scrapyard here seems to be kind of the big economic engine here. So it does have, when you guys get there, it does have a ship repair facility, as you'd imagine, since there is a scrapyard there where you can basically work on your ship if you choose to use their facilities. Looks like once upon a time it was a Blue Sun facility, judging by some of the fading logos and stuff on it, but that's also been rebranded City of Cinder Repair, Starship Repair Facility. So, Cantina Band. Alright, so we will pivot away from there back to you, Niska. By this point, you and your pimped out Alliance patrol boat have made the trip to Lazarus.
Okay. I expect Jed to greet us there.
Yes. Jed does greet you there as you land. You're in the VIP section of the facility.
Okay.
It's good to see you again, Boris.
Yeah,
Glad
very
to, after what happened between you and Pandora's Fury, it's good that that hasn't interfered with our working relationship.
Oh, no. I know you don't have a lot to do with them.
Even less in real life, we still haven't figured out where they've gotten off to.
I'm sure they'll show up.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I know. Trying to get a handle on situations and church. And, word got out that she was here, and the church people got all excited, and now they're demanding to see their Messiah, and we can't produce her, so it's becoming a bit of an issue. But most of them, that's a different matter. We've got you set up here at the points over but they got you set up here at it's an Inspiration Tower. Your conference room is on the 37th floor. It's got a nice view of the city from up there, so it should be so it should be does that meet your needs, or do you need to move it somewhere else? Or
No, that would be perfect. Thank you.
No problem. I don't think at least if your other parties have arrived, they haven't made any contact with us. So
okay, we'll wait their arrival, and then once they get here, we will adjourn to the meeting room.
all right. So not long after that, ship comes in for a landing there. Rather the nice, sleek-looking ship. Clearly, built more for not quite as impressive necessarily in terms of size and armament of as your ship, but definitely maneuverable and definitely capable of significant speed if the situation called for it. And the gangplank opened, and the guy that you talked to, and let's say a contingent of 3 other people there come out. One of them looks like the bodyguard-ish, and 2 look like functionary lackeys, kind of a thing there.
Okay. Well, my crew comes out, and so does my special guest.
All right, so Evans comes out and kind of pauses for a minute when he sees the other guy coming out. It's like, what's going on here? What's this meeting here? What are we doing?
Oh, we're doing business.
So yeah, he's definitely a bit nervous there. But the other guy comes walking up to you there. I don't think he introduced himself last time, but it's like, Mr. Niska, my name is Ethan Turner. Here representing the Rogers Syndicate. I believe we talked on your via the Cortex.
I shake his hand.
He shakes your hand and kind of looks at you and sees Evans like, hey, Mr. Evans, good to see you as well again. I see you.
Do you know each other?
We had, there's an emphasis there on had, we had a deal at one point. It would seem that he has decided that that deal no longer suits him. Which is disappointing, but these are the things that happen.
Yes, not every deal works out fine and well for people.
It does not. It does not.
Would you like a tour of my ship?
Oh, you're going to torture this poor guy, aren't you?
Good night, Mike.
Good night,
Good night,
y'all.
Mike.
All right. I hung out as long as I could.
No, we appreciate it, man.
All right. Let's see y'all next week.
Good night.
See you next week. Yeah, it looked like he was sleeping pretty hard there. Not gonna lie. He was out. Does this guy want to take a tour of your ship? Yeah. Why don't you give me intelligence and negotiation here, there, Boris?
Damn, 12, 12, and 2.
I know, those are big stats for you. I feel bad for this guy because it's not going to work out for him, but, you know.
There's my 2. There's my 2. Make it 2. That is 12 plus 11 plus 2.
Oh, dear God. Okay.
I rolled the maximum except from one dice.
Oh, poor NPC guy. It's like, well, it's an impressive ship. Sure, we have time for a tour before we conduct our negotiations.
Mm-hmm. So I show him around. Show him all the quarters. Even take him to the flight deck. Show him the flight deck. And but there is one room in here I'm very proud of.
Oh. All right. Sure. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very nice ship that you have here. That's the Alliance certainly knew how to build them once upon a time.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I open the door to the room.
So yeah, that gives him pause like, what? Wait. And so he starts kind of backing away. He's like, that doesn't look like a terribly pleasant room, Mr. Niska. Not at all.
No, it is not a very good room. And I don't think it's a room you want to end up in, or any of your associates. Because
No?
I know what deal went bad recently between you and my other associate.
Yes. Yes, it did.
Yes. It didn't your deal didn't end too good for him and a couple of his men. Oh, here's the vid.
So, yeah, he looks at that and kind of looks away. It's like, well, speaking of free cortex fall things, it's, okay. So I see you've taken a page from your grandfather's playbook.
Yes. These are my terms. You stay away from my planet.
So there's an or else coming.
Or else you will end up in this room. I will hunt you down and personally torture you.
It's like, yeah, it's like, of that, I have no doubt. Well, so the offer of negotiation and potential partnership, take it that was not a legitimate offer then. It was more luring me here so that you could threaten.
Threaten's an ugly word. We're negotiating. And there's one set of terms really to accept.
Well, as you can imagine, it's not necessarily up to me, as I am merely representing, as I scroll back through here so I get this name right. I am merely Obadiah Rogers' representative in this matter. I will have to communicate your terms, such as they are, to him.
That's fair enough.
And I will say that I don't know how happy he will be with your terms.
Well, be that as it may, those are the terms.
Hmm?
You will tell him the Niskas of old are back.
I will certainly communicate that to him.
And the Vendettas will be settled.
So yeah, he's trying to play it cool, but with the video footage and that, and when you mentioned the Niskas are old or back, it's clear that despite him being a younger man, that he knows what it is you're saying. It's like, you have my word, Mr. Niska, that I will communicate all of that to Obadiah myself. And I will urge him that perhaps we should pursue other business opportunities that do not involve interfering with your operations.
Mm-hmm. And then we are done here. Thank you for your time.
And I thank you for yours, Mr. Niska. It sounds like it is a very nice trip that I hope to never be on again. No offense.
Oh, I'm not offended by that.
Excellent.
You would know when I'm offended.
I have a feeling that I would, yes. And with that, he steps further away from your little torture chamber room there and heads off of your shift.
Okay. I'm going to tell my crew to track Pandora's Fury.
Oh, crap.
Not gonna find it.
Oh, I'll try.
See.
Maybe we should have put some jammer on there.
Yeah. They come back with an answer pretty quick for you there, Niska. They've got Pandora's Fury currently on Balix out in the Calidassus system on the rim. Looks like the track data indicates that they have landed near a town called Cinder.
Hmm. What to do with that information? What to do? We'll set course to Bilex.
I'm gonna pay you your dang money, okay? Just be patient.
Oh, no, it's been paid.
Don't have to chase me down like a bill collector.
Jed paid your money. You don't owe Niska anything. Technically, you're in hawk to Jed and the people of Lazarus.
Well, I don't know that. Well, true.
No, you were notified of that. You guys were notified that. You guys saw the bill paid after it came down. It was like, Niska billed you, then Niska talked to Jed. Jed offered to pay it, then Niska updated the bill.
Okay.
And I think that's a pretty good place to stop for the evening before we get ourselves in any extended trouble.
We're not bound to do that. What do you think that?
It's just a pattern. Yeah, we will
Never
leave it with the crew approaching a tavern, the search for River Tam continuing on, Pandora's Fury being executed by Twist, and the Niska torture special leaving Lazarus and pointing itself towards Balix. Thought you were going to tear apart my poor NPC guy there. It's like, oh, you're going to torture another one. All right, so let's go with 3 advancement points and 4 plot points for today's extravaganza.
3 and 4.
Hit the stop button there.